All right, what kind of Pikachu do you want to see?
Look up the original Pikachu sprite.
Original Pikachu sprite.
Yeah. That's well, yeah, that's the one.
This one? All right.
Doesn't it look so like they didn't separate his head, so he's
It's
like
just
a ball.
it's like a potato with a face.
Right. I never talked about it on anything here, but I told you when we were playing the other day. So Misha, my dog, went to get his hair cut, and he doesn't get anything fancy. He just gets his hair cut. So we just take him to like PetSmart or some shit. And they called us and they were like, oh, we accidentally cut off part of his ear, but he's like totally fine. And we're like, and they legitimately cut like a little like triangular piece out of his ear, like right across the bottom.
If you were a professional dog groomer,
Right. Well, here's the thing too. It's like accidents happen, and I get that, and they're dogs. So like I know they're not gonna like be sitting perfectly still, but the lady felt bad, and it's like that's fine. I don't want this lady's like life to be ruined over it or like lose her job or whatever. But I was really sad about it. But he's fine now, by the way. He's just got
Does
a
he
little
have like a ear scar now.
He had there's part of his ear missing, and then like right where they cornered it off, it's got like it's still got little scabbies on it.
Yeah,
but he's fine. He's a good boy.
Okay, well that's good.
I know you're worried about him.
I was. Things happening to dogs are the worst. I don't mind things happening to cats, but things happening to dogs
or people, I don't care about that either.
Yeah.
What's your favorite injury you've ever witnessed?
Happen
to another person?
Did I talk about the time that when we were children and my brother got absolutely demolished by a bunch of bees?
I don't know if you ever talked about that on here, honestly.
So when we were kids, we were at this block party. It was at the end of a cul-de-sac, and I was like 5 or 6, maybe a little older. Joey was like 5 or 6. I was 7 or 8. So, somewhere in that ballpark. And we were with the other neighborhood kids, and we were in someone's backyard, and we went kind of just marching through the woods, pretending we were explorers or some shit. And we were in a single file line because we were going down this path, and I was like dead in the middle. Someone at the very front of the path stepped on a bee's nest, and all these yellow jackets started going nuts and attacking everybody. I didn't notice this because I was a really oblivious, dumb little kid, and I just saw everyone like starting to run and scream and swat and shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
And you were in the back.
I was in the middle of the line,
you were in the
but
middle.
everyone
Okay.
in front of and behind me was getting demolished by bees. And so we ran through the forest, back to the backyard, up to the fence where a parent came and started screaming. And then there's just chaos. The entire block was like descending into madness as everyone was running around trying to get kids inside, etc. And once I finally realized there were bees, which is while we were at the gate waiting to be let from the backyard into the front, and I said, what's going on? Why is everyone freaking out? And one of the parents was like, they're fucking bees, you idiot child.
Wait, they did not say fucking bees to you.
That was the impression that I got. They obviously didn't say that to a kid, but that was the tone because they were freaked out about their child, and some idiot kid's like, why is everyone being a dummy? And so when they said there were bees, I like knocked everyone out of the way to be the first through the gate and ran to the end of the street and watched from a couple houses over as chaos descended. And eventually, once the situation cleared up, I went back. My sister, who was like 2 or 3 at the time, got stung like 3 times. Joey got stung 13 times. Every other kid there got stung at least a couple of times. I was the only kid at least, who did not get stung.
So you won.
So I won.
You won that altercation.
Answer your question, what's the favorite injury I've ever witnessed? It was when Joey got stung by bees 13 times.
Okay, so I need to preface this by saying I really like watching people get injured in real life because it feels like a little piece of like winning the lottery. Yeah. And I also know that were the situation reversed, that I couldn't take that from somebody either. If somebody watched me fucking like beef it and fall downstairs, it's fine. I get it.
Yeah.
But I was at work, and there was this kid like longboarding down like a pretty steep hill, like a main sidewalk, and he was fucking flying. He was going faster than like every car. And I was walking, I was like, that kid looks like he's going way too fast. No helmet, no anything. Fucking just absolutely falls on his face.
Yep.
And rolls. And I was like, that kid just died. I just watched that kid die. So I ran over to him and I was like, you alright? And he was like, no. And I was like, yeah, you don't look alright. Because his whole face was like skid marked. And he was like, oh, I think I fell. And I was like, yeah, you did, Jim. And somebody was like, oh, you're lucky you're not dead. And I was like, he might still die. And they were like, that's not funny. And I was like, it is when you think about it. And then I left. But he was fine. He lived. He lived. And then also, my second favorite one before that one was, I told you this, the reason I went to the college I went to is because some mom fell on the stairs. But she fell like really unfortunately, where it's like she had the handrail and then she kind of like stumbled and she didn't let go of the handrail. Yeah. And like she dropped like a whole bunch of like sugar packets and shit. Oh boy. And it was just like everything fell out of her purse. She was fine. She wasn't at risk of death, but it was still hilarious. And everybody around didn't laugh, and I did laugh. And it was on the tour for like when you go to a campus tour. Mm-hmm. And my mom got really upset with me because she was like, you can't laugh.
How often did your mom get upset with you for laughing at other people's misfortune?
Oh my God. Almost every time we went anywhere, my mom would be like, don't do something that I did. Like,
yep.
But it wasn't just me, it was my dad too. I've told a couple of dad stories, but this might be one of my favorite ones. Is we were in like a Kohl's or something. Mm-hmm. And he just kept fucking ripping these disgusting farts and like thinking they were hilarious.
Your dad?
Yeah, my dad. And then I was like thinking it was funny too, so I was like, egging him on. And then we were in like 2 aisles over, and some fucking old lady was like, this store smells terrible. How can anybody shop in here? It smells like rotten eggs. And I was like... And I really enjoyed that, and then we laughed, and my mom was like, it's really immature for you guys to do this kind of thing. And I was like, yeah. It was okay. We bonded that day.
Yeah.
Did you ever fart on a stranger?
On a stranger?
Or in an enclosed area with a stranger, and you had to pretend you didn't?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've done that all the time.
What's going on with your Pikachu over here?
It's like a little potato Pikachu.
Yeah, well, okay.
Potato chew. Yeah.
Yep.
You also notice another hallmark. I love like big sagging.
You
moves.
like no? Those are those Rocko's Modern Life tits and Ren and Stimpy.
I never watched those shows that much.
You didn't? You didn't watch Rocko's Modern Life?
I'd seen it, but I wouldn't be able to like tell you really anything about it.
Excuse me. It's
nice.
Rocko's Modern Life is still good, I think, to this day.
Yeah?
I haven't seen it in a long time, but that was a great show.
Huh. Well, okay.
Thanks. Anyways, next... No.
So they all had titties like this?
Why does he have udders?
Those are his potato lumps. Mm-hmm. You know how potatoes will like grow spuds and stuff?
I only buy master race potatoes that are perfectly round.
Anyways, we're almost done with this, and then we can move on to something better.
This was your idea, Pikachu. I think it's coming out great. This is exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, this is the thumbnail.
This one? Mm-hmm. It is the best of the three, I think.
It's because you've really captured something in the face. Some kind of fear.
Fear?
Yeah, that just doesn't... It's just... Look at him.
Yeah.
This is what the Pikachu that you would catch would look like. And I would have caught the first one.
And I would love it. For exactly what it is.
Do they get killed, the Pokemon? And shouldn't they eat each other? Because they... Sometimes... Okay.
I do wonder sometimes.
I don't mean to get on a thing here.
The animal kingdom of Pokemon works.
Right.
Like, the universe is very bizarre to me.
So here's the thing. from what I recall. Okay, you can make 2 of them breed, and you get an egg that gives you a different Pokemon sometimes.
Oh, really?
Okay, so that's 1. 2 is that somehow these things are being born and being captured, but nobody ever talks about that. Also, they have to eat something, and sometimes you they give them food. To my memory, in the show and also in the game.
But you would assume that not every Pokemon
But they're
would be
wild.
an herbivore or an omnivore.
Right, so they have to eat, they must eat other Pokemon.
So which Pokemon eat which Pokemon?
Well, that's what I'm saying, is what are the rules here? Like, is it an animal kingdom just like we have realistically, except you can, is it tantamount to going out and, catching a wild bird and being like, this bird's a Pokemon now? And using it, or are they specific? And there's also animals.
I can't remember if there are actual animals in the world of the show.
I don't think there are, because I
never played the games, the video games or the card games. I watched all of the original Pokemon show though.
See, so we're different, because I was more of the game was my thing,
and I don't remember there being maybe there were, but I don't remember there being animals.
I think they used Pokemon as stand-in for animals instead of.
So why do they want to catch them all?
I think that was just also ultimately the thing is too, 150 is not that many.
No.
Of anything.
I think they realized that and said,
yeah,
we got to make.
Did
more
you
Pokemon.
see? There's I saw a thing. There's Pokemon that's just a car. It's car keys.
What? No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
That's
look it
bullshit.
up. No, look it up when you're done drawing this, and then we'll end it. Just look up Pokemon car keys. There's also it's like they ran out of animals. And they wanted to stop double dipping, so they were like, well, you know what? Car keys could be Pokemon. And there's I'm pretty sure that.
How can you run out of animals?
Exactly. How many different
Just
fucking
make
birds?
Inanimate objects Pokemon now?
Yeah, there's all right, and I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure there's a candle Pokemon, any random fucking item.
I remember thinking in the original run that the Pokemon that was just a mime was really kind of not in fitting with.
Yeah.
Mimes are fucking animals. Let's make this one a Pokemon.
Okay, see?
Man.
I'm not lying. It's called Klefki. It's a key ring Pokemon.
There's no way that's a real.
It's on fucking Pokemon ass Wikipedia.
That's fucking stupid.
It's a prankster.
Oh, wow.
Its egg group is mineral.
Egg group? They have egg group? What the fuck is an egg
I don't know
group?
what any of this means.
Tell me about egg groups.
I don't know.
Don't read about it, but tell me what you think egg groups are.
I assume it's how tasty the egg is. Klefki is a small grayish-white Pokemon that resembles a keyring with 4 keys. It has a keyhole for a mouth. This is the stupidest shit I've ever read. Oh, here we go. The 10 best Pokemon based on inanimate objects.
Wow.
This should be good. This one's a sword. Okay, that's not that interesting. It's not interesting. Stupid. Wow, these are not funny. Okay. Oh, mirrors. This one's a mirror.
Wow. I did like the Pokemon that was mud. Muddo? Muddling?
I'm sorry.
What?
A sandcastle. This is a Pokemon sandcastle.
Wow.
Do you like it?
I like Pokemon less now.
This one's based on whipped cream.
Very good.
This one is ice cream.
All right.
This chandelier. I fucking told you.
Chandelier. You never mentioned chandelier.
I just did.
Oh.
Wow, the keyring one didn't even make this fucking list.
Wow.
This is. It can be a microwave, a washing machine, a fridge, a fan, or a lawnmower.
All right, there's Pikachu. There's our last Pikachu of the day. Oh, actually, let me do a little more shading. This is the other part of the process that I usually do when I'm taking my time a little more.
Look, it's a lawnmower.
What is wrong with Pokemon?
I think they
don't
probably were like,
understand.
we need to keep this going, but we
The
don't have
only
any more.
interest people have in Pokemon is the new creatures that come out. So they got to keep making more. I like to add some shading and sometimes make lines thicker. Just a little.
What's this extra paper thing? What's this all about?
This prevents me from smudging the ink with my hands.
I see.
Which I should have been doing earlier because I already did that a little bit. But yeah, I'll just add a little bit in here.
Oh, do you have a little extra Pikachu? That's another one of your common refrains here, where you have extra of the thing you're drawing coming out of the thing that you've drawn.
They're budding.
It kind of looks like Totoro.
What the fuck is a Totoro?
You don't know Totoro?
What's Totoro?
Oh my god, look up Totoro on the computer. Or make me, or
you
I'll
do it.
Look it
You look it up. I'm busy. I'm doing this for you.
Hold on. Totoro.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
I don't watch anime, so I've never seen
Well,
whatever that's from. But
I
I've
don't
seen
know,
it
but
in
this is
stuff.
a costume for Totoro.
Oh wow, that's horrific. Send me that.
We-
so I can put it in here.
I only watched this movie when we were in college. Somebody was like, Totoro's really funny. We watched it as a kid.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that's fine, I'll watch it. And it wasn't funny, but it was weird. So it was worth it for that and no other reason. I'm sending you that fucking weird
Isn't
pic.
it the Studio Ghibli or Ghibli or
I have fucking no
whatever
idea.
it's called?
I don't know anything about anime or drawing or art.
Yeah. Well, like I mentioned, I don't really care for anime. so
Clearly
I
you
watch
do. Look how much effort you've put into this Pikachu.
it. This is not anime.
It could be.
Well,
This could
it's
be
not.
this could be popped right in a frame of
My
Pokemon.
neighbor Pikachu.
I think you should when you finish this and get it in Photoshop and color it.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should drop this in a scene of the normal show in place of.
I'll have to figure out how to download it. But yeah. Isn't there an episode where like Pikachu almost dies and Ash is crying?
I have no. Yes, yeah. All he did in that show was cry.
All right, I'll use one of those if I can figure out how to do it.
Well, I mean, it could be a still frame.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I'll do some stills. That's the new thing is I'm going to start inserting stills of these things
For where they're
into-
supposed to be.
Yeah, into their world. This one came out pretty good, I think.
Oh, let me look.
I like this one.
I do too. I like the droopy tail. I like that.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
I like that.
I figure if he's looks like a potato, he probably spawns like a potato,
Right.
right? That checks out
Sure.
biologically.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, yeah. I mean, you're drawing a Pikachu, so I don't know how biologically accurate you need to be.
Anyways, yeah, okay, that'll be it for Pikachu. All right, so vote which one of these you like the best.
Are you gonna do the
please-
thing where you put them all up? Ding, ding,
Yeah.
bing, bing, bong.
Yep. Here, let me take this away, so you can't see it anymore. Get that out of the frame. That out of the frame. Boom, boom, boom. Which Pikachu is your favorite? Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? If you like and subscribe, then you can vote, and your vote matters.
All of you.
Yep. All right.
Pikachu.
Thank you for watching Von Wolf Brain. This is Stephen Hawking's cousin, Stephen Eaglein. I am just as smart as him and more alive than him, and I watch Von Wolf Brain every day and I love it. Oh god, I love it. Please consume more content. Click here. Or here. Or here. Thank you. I love you. Goodbye. Love, Von Wolf Brain.